Hi, this is Mrs. Canikins. Today we want to look at how to use SchoolAI with your students for math vocabulary review. Great if you're working on retrieval practice and interleaving and spaced repetition. This is a great way to do that. So we're going to pop over to SchoolAI, and here you can see this is from the teacher preview account. So in the link below, I'll have a spot where you can actually practice as a student. And then if you want to get this space, that link will be there so that you can edit it. Now, this space has been built with grade 6 vocabulary from the Alberta grade 6 program of studies, which is a newer math curriculum. So what's going to happen is, as a student, when I get into this space, this is what it would look like. I get to pick from numbers, algebra, geometry, coordinate geometry, measurement, patterns, statistics. So as a student, I can either tell it which one I want to start with, or I can type it in. So let's say I want to go with measurement. And as a teacher, you could, tell the students today you're going to pick this topic, or maybe you give them a choice of two. So it gives me a word, in this case, volume, which would have been one from the list that I had pre-programmed. Can you explain what it looks like or means in real life? So I'm going to say the space inside of something. It tells me I'm accurate, and then it wants me to give me an example. If I need the right size of box to send a package. Okay, so it says I'm good, and then it reminds me that it's length times width times height. It gives me an example. We could change the program if we wanted, so maybe we actually ask the student if it's a formula, but in this case, it gives it to us. It reminds us because it says, yeah, you know what it is. Here's a little bit more information. Then it gives me another term, and it goes on like that. So it asks me to give an example or explain the term. Once it's satisfied that I, as a student, know the term, it asks me for a way to use it, and then it goes on to the next one. So that is a great way to use SchoolAI for vocabulary review. Remember, as a teacher in SchoolAI, you get to see whatever students had typed, and you can see all of their work as they're going about it. So if you have 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the class, SchoolAI is a great way to have students do retrieval practice review.